how do you create multiple streams of income? You can create multiple, you can promote as I'm going to assume that I don't have a product, right? How would I do it? I would, if you're asking questions, I'm not going to answer your questions now. I will be answering your questions a little bit later on. Okay? Okay. Multiple offers. Okay? So number one, what I can do is I can focus on creating multiple offers. So what that means is I can promote, I can promote different offers and I can promote different products, sending traffic or creating different funnels to different products. Great, right? And so these are individual standalone offers, standalone products. Okay? You can do that, and it will work. As the thing with this right here is this is my thinking. Again, this is my show, and I can tell you what I think. Doesn't mean that it's 100% like true, and this is how you should follow this. It's going to be up to you, right? So you take this for what it's worth. Hopefully, the information I'm going to share with you is the information or the ideas or the strategies I implement that I have implemented for myself. This is how I think. This is my thinking kind of process and what I believe and what I stand for. And it served me really, really well over the years. Okay? And that is this. When I promote offers, whatever offer I'm promoting, all right, I typically want to own or use the product that I'm promoting. Okay, somebody will tell you, you don't have to own the product because you're an affiliate. Like Walmart doesn't own all the products, but they still sell it. Amazon doesn't necessarily own all the products, but they sell it through the platform. My question or my answer to you is, are you comparing yourself to Walmart or Amazon, right? And it's obviously you cannot compare yourself to Walmart or Amazon. So as an entrepreneur, somebody who's starting out, it's very, very important in my experience, you guys. I'm telling you from my experience. Okay, take it for what it's worth. It's very important for me. It was a lot easier for me to sell products that I used or owned, okay, that I paid for, and I had much more success promoting those, okay, when I was doing this. Now, I did not do this a lot, okay. Typically, what I wanted to do is this: is I wanted to have an offer, which is a way number two. Okay, let's say I want to have an offer, main offer, plus. I want to have these supplemental. I want to word it correctly here for you. Again, this is just me thinking out loud here. They got to be, instead of not even supplemental. Okay, it's got to be friction free. Okay, supplemental offers. Okay, for example, this is important. This is how I can have this. Okay, my main deal, and I can create this. Very, very simple. I'm going to show you. Right? For example, if I create right, if I sell a coaching, okay, if I sell coaching that teaches people, or I create a simple look. How difficult is this? Okay, not very difficult. So all you can do is you can get behind either an opportunity. Okay, so how many of you guys here promoting an opportunity? Like how many of you are here promoting or building a team? Let me take a look here on the screen. Tell me if you're promoting an opportunity. Okay, some. Okay, let's see. There's about a 20 to 30 second delay here, so let me see before when this gets to you all. Okay, will there be a replay? Yes, there will be a replay of this. Yeah. So if you're promoting an opportunity, look, I've promoted opportunities before, right? Hopefully this is something that you can stand behind as far as that opportunity goes. Okay, opportunity. Okay, so look, so this is how easy it might be for you. Okay, even if you're promoting like an offer, even like a Clickbank offer or whatever, any other offers that you promote, right? This can also work for CPA as well. So what you do is whatever opportunity, let's say this is your main deal. Okay, whatever that main deal is. There's other companies, there's whatever you might be promoting out there, right? So what you do is you really, really understand what you promote, okay? A lot of people are promoting whatever they're promoting and they have no clue the ins and outs, the leverage, the key levers that they can pull for that, for that business. Where is the lack? So find the lack in that opportunity, okay, that you're promoting, especially like in trainings or tools, okay? Trainings or tools, important, okay? Hear this out. So this is your main deal, your main opportunity. You're making your bread and butter money here. Do you realize that when you add this right here, okay, you can friction-free supplemental offers, right? You can make more money from picks and shovels here than you do with your main deal, okay? If this is gold diggers here, okay, opportunity like back in the day where they dug gold, gold rush days, right? People that made more money actually than the gold diggers were the people who were selling picks and shovels, right? We, study history. That's what kind of happened. So this is what I'm looking for. So with the main offer plus friction-free supplemental offers approach, I would identify missing pieces, okay, that people on my team, okay, never ever ever like never raid other people's team, like never be the kind of guy who or a gal who kind of goes behind other affiliates' backs and tries to lure the other people from other teams or whatever into your into your deal. Okay, be genuine, be straight up with people. But this is how you can grow. Okay, business is a game that you should play to win, not to compete or not to lose. Okay, a lot of people, hear this out. This is a big idea. A lot of people lose in this game, especially creating multiple streams of income, is because they're playing not to lose instead of playing to win. Okay, they're playing defense. All right, so if somebody is, if somebody got started here, they don't have the experience. They're like, oh my goodness, how do I? They're thinking, right? Their think is so small that they're just focused on how do I make my first sale instead of what's the big opportunity here? Where can I go? Think big, right? People that crush and dominate are the ones that even before you made any money. Okay, even before you, like when you made a decision to join something or become a part of a team or become a part of a group or a community or an industry, if you made a decision to become an internet marketer, immediately what I would suggest that you start doing and surrounding yourself with people are the ones that will help you do that. See those two arrows behind me right there, right? Look at the big picture, right? Elevate yourself above the, metaphorically speaking, clouds, and then look at the big picture, okay? Even before you made any money. Why is that important? You want to become magnetic in your field, okay? You want to become somebody that will, that will just, something about you, man, ladies, you know what I mean? You do not get there, okay? You do not get there to that level if you play the game like everybody else is playing the game. And what everybody else is playing or how everybody else is playing in your field is not to lose. Oh my goodness, I just pray and hope for the first sale, right? I can't, all right, what you all talking about here? Hold on. All right, this is interesting. Is this making sense, everybody? Okay, the focus should be long-term goal, which continue to grow, not short-term one. Okay, so Rick, yeah, that's right, bro, right? That's right. But do you get the point here? I wonder if there is going to be 5 people out of 500 here, okay, that's watching us live right now, that will get exactly what I'm talking about when I say play to win, don't play not to lose. Okay? Okay, what I'm talking about, money is to buy a product, what you offer. Okay, I have a member already made my first, second sales in 4%. Okay, some of you guys are still not getting it, right? Some of you guys are not getting it. Look, what I'm telling you, this right here, you guys, is the one thing, I'm telling you, man, this is the one thing, this is why so many people are not winning the game is because of how they think. They think not to lose. That's it. I'm looking for my first sale. I'm looking for my second. I want you to forget about making your first sale. I want you to start thinking about this right here, okay? I want you to start thinking about multiple streams, multiple channels. Where's your opportunities? Start approaching from that direction, okay? And even if you just got started yesterday, I'll tell you some idea. I'll give you some ideas here in a moment that hopefully will clear the, lift the fog for you, if you will. But dude, when you are, let's say, those guys are in the 4%, right? You have a team, for example, right? You have a team, okay? Do you realize that you can use whatever the opportunity, like what we do in the 4% here is we try to, we create an ecosystem, which is brilliant, right? Some of you guys are already making, tons of money with the eco, cross channel and cross recommendations and all that stuff. It's I don't know any other one that's out there that's more powerful and robust than what we have created already, and where we're going here, towards the as we get towards the conference and beyond the conference. After the conference, the things that are being launched out at the conference is going to be absolutely mind blowing. The whole industry is going to go nuts over this. You'll see. Okay? What I'm telling you though is ideas that will help you create your own well of fresh water to drink out of, even if you're using the 4% system, okay, which is awesome. It's training wheels on a bicycle. We're gonna be here for you for hopefully as long as as long as I'm around, okay? As long as you're around. Hopefully we're gonna be together for a very, very long time. But here's the big but, okay? That didn't sound right. Here's the big thing, okay? Here's the big thing. The big thing is, if God forbid something happened to your thing, the product that you're promoting, the company you're a part of, right? The business opportunity, the Bitcoin deal or the MLM deal that you're a part of, whatever the offer that you're promoting, if something happened, if I remove this piece right here, what happens? You should have two things. You should have, okay? You should have your team, okay, or list. All right, and you should have your MSIs running, okay? Let me give you an example. Here is, okay, here is, when I got started in 2000, this was actually, I started to implement this idea probably around, I want to say it was 2010, probably like 2012-ish or so, right? So 2012, maybe 2013 or something like that, right? Maybe about 4 or 5 years now, okay, is when I started to implement this idea in a more systematic way of what I was promoting, right? So I was promoting an offer, right? I was promoting the main offer, and it didn't matter what I was promoting, but the offer was talking about, internet marketing type stuff, right? How to, build business online, that kind of stuff. And so people bought into that, but I was, in teaching people how to build businesses, one of the things, right, that I like, okay, it makes sense, I'm paying for it. Look for opportunities or what you need or what you're using that other people are not really paying attention to that could become your income stream. So in my case, I was like, dude, I'm paying for this autoresponder, right? So if these people are teaching people, or this deal here talks about building a business, they're not really talking about what people really need in business, which is build their list right here, okay? All they're teaching people is, hey, you should promote our deal, send people to our landing pages, we keep the list, right? And people that promote this, they never have even a chance to build their list, which is wrong, right? I'm like, dude, I don't want to send traffic to the thing to where I don't even capture the leads. I want to be able to capture the leads, right? So this created, see what I'm saying? So what I wanted to fix for myself, that created an opportunity for others. And I said, you know what? I'm going to talk to my people, right? To my people that bought, or I'm going to start putting this information out in a way of a training, okay? So this can be talk to your list, if you have it, okay? Your team, okay? Or you can do public education, educate public, okay? You can do live streams, all right? You can do blog. Okay, you can blog about it. You can come out as a guest on other people's podcasts, depending how big you want to go. And you can start educating about this one little thing. Let me show you the power of it. Right? Check this out. So this is right here. This is a get response because I'm like, hey, I'm going to be using, okay, my own autoresponder, okay, and I want to be able to talk to people what I'm doing. So look, this is not obviously, this is, over the last few years here, but look, $342,000 just because I was talking to people what I was doing, okay? You see what I'm doing here? So $342,000 get response. How mundane can this thing get, right? Just get response alone, just because I was just mentioning get response, say, hey, I was using get response at that particular time, and I said, hey, build your list, build your list, build your list. And guess what? Every time, this is a big thing, every time you educate something about something that you're using, okay, which is important, because you got, like, I don't tell you a thing that I don't do personally, okay? But what I wanted to fix for myself, which is build a list, this was, several years ago. I started to educate my people that would listen to me. If you have 2 people listening to you, that's a start. If you have 20 people listening to you, that's a start. If you got 200 people listening to you, that's that's great, right? So you're building a community. Now you become a voice I was telling you to be a little different, right? To stand out, to have this magnetic something about you that would pull people in. Because guess what? Everybody in that offer, everybody in that deal, your list, they're getting bombarded with emails from other teams, from other companies, from other affiliates, from other marketers, from all these other guys out there, right? Think, how can I be different? How can I be real? The realer you are, right? The more authentic you are, the more people will be drawn in a kind of attracted to you naturally, okay, by default. You can't fake people, especially nowadays. Does that make sense, Lucha? Okay, so what I wanted to fix for myself, I started to teach. And every time that I put out a piece of content, whether it was in a video, right? Whether it was in a post, whether it was on a webinar, or I was talking about, I've included, okay, an affiliate link right below. And I said, hey, if you want to check it out, I don't care if people have it or not, okay? A lot of people already had it, but guess what? Obviously, apparently, a lot of people did not have it because GetResponse paid me $342,000, just in the US dollars here, 15,000 in 21,000 euros, 15,000 in pounds, right? And I don't even know what this is, okay? But you know what? I take it. You know what I mean? This is free money. Now, here's the best part. I never had to run a single ad. I never had to advertise. I never had to promote. I never had to, it didn't cost me a dime to make this money, okay? Now, question for you, okay? And you tell me, question for you, how many of you think this is awesome, right? How many of you this is awesome? Tell me, okay? Tell me how many of you think this is awesome. Just one idea, just one, okay? Now, $300,000, look, this is done over the last, I think, maybe about 4 years, okay? Now you combine all those, that's like $100,000 or around that per year of money just coming into you that you don't even, you don't have to lift a finger for it. You're doing what you're doing anyways, right? And it's symbiotic income. It's a supplemental income stream that if this offer disappeared, which it did, by the way, right? Because I was just an affiliate for it, okay? It disappeared, guess what? My income did not really, it was affected to a degree, obviously, from the main offer, but I was not one of those guys who got thrown out of the airplane without a parachute and oh my goodness, what's gonna happen tomorrow? You know what I mean? Does that make sense, everybody? Okay, so this is thing number 2. Now, what else can you do here, okay? What else can you do? Well, look, you can, and by the way, this is this kind of stuff that we're implementing. I'm teaching you what we're doing, okay? Those guys who are watching this and you're not a 4% group member, this is the stuff that we're implementing now into our systems that, when we have people who are members of the 4%, for example, right? I'm teaching you, but we're also doing it now. But I'm teaching you the ins and outs so that you can do it for yourself if you wanted to. I don't want you to be dependent on me. I don't want you to be dependent on anybody. And you do not want to depend on anybody long term. Okay? It's okay if you do. Okay? Totally fine. Because it does take a little time. It does take a little money, obviously, and some strategic thinking and things like that to create this kind of stuff, this so-called ecosystem. But as 4%ers here, you guys, right? As you're using this stuff that we have created, and all these things are integrated now, I want you to start thinking independently for yourself so that as soon as you have a little traction in your business, start thinking about this kind of stuff that you can create by yourself. Folks, the reason I'm so passionate about this thing is because my sincere desire here with the 4%, what we do is help people become independent entrepreneurs. Right? I come from a background. I come from industry that where they kept people like opportunities. A lot of these opportunities right there. There's network marketing companies. They'll tell you, don't get into the guru business. Yet the guru is telling you not to get into the guru business. Why? The guru is making all this dough right here, man. He is getting all that. You ain't getting none. Okay? And I was there. And it's not good. They don't allow you to promote anything besides their deal, okay? They want to control you. They put you in this cage, right? And you're like, hey, here are your boundaries. You just stay here and you do what we tell you to do, okay? Unless you're cool with that, I'm not. But guess what? The downside is when that goes away, your entire business is gone. You don't have a list, you don't have a business, period. You have a list, you can do all these things, okay? Now, what else can you do? Again, do what you do, okay? So what I did is I said, you know what? My mentor said, My mentor said, one sec here, I'm reading some of your comments here. Okay, you guys, some of you guys have some good questions here. I'm going to answer your questions, okay? Please tell me if this stuff is resonating with you so far. Let me pull this up. Please tell me if this is resonating with you. I wanted to break it down so simple that you will understand, okay? And everybody can understand, and it would make sense to you. You just gave me another idea. Somebody's saying this is why I always show up to your webinars. Okay, awesome, Rick. Okay, cool. Ideas, man. One idea can make you a millionaire. Okay, one idea, brother. One idea is all you need sometimes, right? So check this out. What else did I want to do? Okay, man. Before I tell you, you got to tell me some. You give me some feedback. Come on, man. Resonate here? Absolutely. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, big time. All right. Got it. Got it. Got it. Okay, huh? Okay, some of you guys just joining like, huh? What's happening here? Hey, we're talking about how to create multiple streams of income in your business. That is solid. That's the word, you guys. All right, solid. I want to have solid business growing. I don't want to have, my thing go like that. By the way, I'm drinking Kangen water. Guess what? Pretty soon you'll see some cool things coming out with the Kangen and this whole thing that we're going to be doing. Okay, check this out. What else, right? I'm building my list. I'm taking you back several years, right? I'm building my list, and I was like, all right, what do I need, right? My mentor, again, take a look at your position. What are you lacking? What you wish you had? What you wish somebody would tell you, right? And then teach that to others, but be strategic about it so that how can you open up more opportunities for yourself, right? How can you open up, is there opportunity? Where is the opportunity, okay? So instead of thinking, you're playing not to lose, see what you're doing is you're playing to win. You're playing to even though you're just getting started, but you become like a sponge, but you are a sponge that's strategic. Okay, you soak in information, but then you're dispersing information in a way that will create multiple streams of revenue for you. Okay, all it takes is just one idea. All it takes is little knowledge, right? Awareness of how things can be. So my mentor said, Vic, this one is 2005. When I got started in the industry, was green, and I did not know what I was doing, right? So, and I was doing what everybody else was doing, which is sending traffic direct to an offer, and I was like, fail, no results. I literally invested $20,000 of money I did not have, and did not have a single sale coming in. Okay, some of you guys are getting discouraged when you run a campaign for 15, 20 bucks, or 500 bucks, and you don't get any return, right? Imagine 20,000, you got no money coming in, and you literally in a situation where you're like, dude, I go back, find a job, or do I pursue my dream? Okay, folks, I'm here to encourage you. Pursue your dream. It's always the best option. Okay, pursue your dream, whatever that dream is. If you couldn't do it, you wouldn't be able to dream it. I'm just here to tell you. Okay, sound's breaking up. Hopefully it's good. Is my mic breaking up? Okay, somebody's saying my mic. I gotta change batteries on my mic because I'm talking and my mic can't handle it. Hold on one second, guys. I apologize. I'll be right back, okay? I want to talk to you about did it get wet? No. I'm talking, or are we good? Are we good? Audio changed. The sound is good now. Okay, it's good. Okay, good. Cool. So check this out. My mentor in 2005, I'm failing, and he's like, dude, you gotta stand out, right? You gotta do what your competition is not doing, which is everybody's promoting this. Guess what? You gotta promote yourself. Okay. And I said, how do I do this? And he says, you gotta create yourself a private landing page that's different than what everybody else is promoting. You're a rapper, right? There's a candy. Everybody wants the candy. The wrapper. You want to create your wrapper to be a little bit different, a little bit more attractive, a little bit unique. Okay. Hey, right here, son. Okay. And he says, do that. Okay. So again, I did that for myself. But then when I'm looking at what the industry is doing, everybody's like, hey, push the direct traffic direct to the offer. And again, what helped me break through is landing page, right? a bridge page to where I can make myself stand out a little bit from the crowd. So I started implementing this idea for myself, right? And then I started to, when we launched out the 4%, I'm like, hey, what I was implementing for myself, we're going to teach people how to master. There's some basic tools. Again, I came up with, there's a company called ClickFunnels, and we tried a lot of them, a lot of them out there. And we implemented. I did it with lead pages. Okay, lead pages paid me a ton of money. This is like, several years ago still. There was another company called, I'm blanking out on it right now. There's a, dude, what's that company name? I'll tell you guys when I remember it. But I was using different companies. I was using there's 10-minute funnels, okay, that I was using. Also, good deal. Great company. So all these services or these platforms allow people to create landing pages, allow to create bridge pages, and and offer pages, that kind of stuff. And this idea, right, I wanted to test out, and with ClickFunnels, right. So I said, hey, what if we do this, right? Let me show you. Again, symbiotic, right? Friction-free supplemental offers that people need, picks and shovels. Okay, this is a power right here. Okay, ClickFunnels, $113,000. Okay, on a demo account. Okay, on a demo account, when we were testing this out. Okay, so I want to ask you guys here. Okay, those of you guys here in the 4%. Okay, tell me. Tell me if you are Vidas. It says love ClickFunnels. Yeah. Let's see here. Screen. Okay. Tell me, please, if you're in the 4%, and if you guys see some, if you see some income coming in from ClickFunnels, okay, or ClickMagick, right? So what I'm telling you though is this. Let's see how many people are here. ClickFunnels is amazing. Richard Moran saying, "Yep, it is." Yeah, ClickFunnels is awesome. Okay. No sales yet, but I see the vision. Millions are on my way. Okay. Create your own niche. No, you don't want to create your own niche, Shirley. You don't want to create your own niche. You want to create your own world, and you want to control that world. Okay. Loved ClickFunnels until the trial was up. Okay, Will Smith the third. Okay, Will Smith the third says loved ClickFunnels until trial was up. Okay, Will, this is an attitude that's gonna get you. It's a losing attitude, my friend. Okay, you don't want to think like that. Okay, you don't. ClickFunnels is a tool, man. Okay, ClickFunnels is a tool. It's just like me saying, you know what? I loved my phone until Verizon told me to pay the bill. You know what I mean? Ridiculous. Okay, I love you, man. We never met. I don't think we ever met, Will Smith. Okay, I don't even know if that's your. It's a cool name you got there. If that's your real name. But Will. Bro, I'm gonna tell you here. I'm gonna tell you like it is, my man. It's a losing mindset, right? A lot of people miss the game, and they lose the game simply because the way they're wired here. Again, you don't complain about making phone calls just because you have to pay to your Verizon or Sprint or whatever, T-Mobile or whatever the carrier you have, right? It's a tool. Okay, it's a tool. It's what you do with it. Now, playing the game to win is here. You got a ClickFunnels account, right? By the way, recommending people that are listening to my advice here, right? And telling them what helped me in the business. That's why I have to be a student of what I'm talking about. Okay, a lot of people are focusing on how can I get without putting in what they need to put in first. Which is like, hey, how do I get it? How do I use it? How do I understand how to use it? Why do I use it? And then how can I teach it from the position of power instead of a position of frustration and position of weakness and position of pleading the marketplace to please buy from me. All right? I don't even know if you all get what I'm talking about here. Okay? Let's see. Does that make sense? Mark Hall says yes. Oh my goodness, Emil. Too many folks like tomatoes, but they don't want to plant the garden. Ow, that's strong, man. Come on. Okay? Okay, hopefully that makes sense, yes? Yeah, it's a tax write-off. Talk to your attorney about or your CPA about it. Okay, got it. Okay, cool. Check this out. Okay, you get the point though, right? So, folks, this is the kind of stuff that if I invested in a ClickFunnels, for example, right? This is what everybody should do. If you have a tool, if you have an autoresponder, if you have a ClickFunnels, or if you have a tracking, look, here's ClickMagic, dude. Okay, ladies, here's ClickMagic. Look at this. Okay, $52,000. It's probably over the last, I don't know, maybe a year or so. This is a test account. This is a test account. 52 free money coming into you, right? How many of you guys here in the 4%? Okay, you're getting paid right now from ClickMagic. Okay, so look, if I have invested in a particular tool that I know that I need, if I need this mouse to operate my computer, it would be silly for me to complain about buying the mouse because, dude, without it, I can't even operate the computer. A lot of people are trying to build a business like I want to. My life depends on this stuff to work, and they're complaining about things that are so minuscule. That's so small. That's like even it should not even be in their think. You know what I mean? So what do I need to do? I need to do this. I need to understand what it really takes to make money, right? The tools that I need. If I want to operate a computer, I might need a keyboard, right? Good idea. I might need this. I might need whatever, maybe a screen, right? Simple stuff like that. In business, what do I need? I need to have an offer. I need to have, definitely for list building, I need to have an autoresponder, right? I need to have, right now, more than ever, I need to have the ability for me to create my own wrappers. This is not discussable. This is not like negotiable. This is not something that, okay, optional, maybe I can get around without it. A lot of people fail in business simply because they get around things. They want to get around things, right? They don't want to do what's necessary, but they want to be like, can I just like sneak my way into this? Can you can I be this type of guy who just like gets something like without paying for things? And that's the kind of people you attract. Look, if I want to attract people that are like me, you get what you project, right? So it's like a mirror reflection most of the time, not 100% of the time. I wish it was 100% of the time, but it's like most of the time. It's like what I put out is typically what I get back. Okay, in business it's true. If I'm somebody who is like, oh my goodness, I hate paying for that ClickFunnels account, man. I hate paying for that autoresponder, dude. I got that bill coming in. Guess what? When I'm running my business, this is the energy I put it out. This is the energy I'm getting back from the marketplace, and then I get even more frustrated and more disappointed, right? And my business is going downward spiral. Not a good situation. So what I need to do is I gotta master my tools. Write this down. You gotta master your tools. If it's ClickFunnels, you gotta master that thing, man. You gotta in and out. Take a day. Here's how to master anything. Take a day or 2 or 3. No more than 3 days. Okay, no more. You can master anything in 3 days as far as tools or technologies on the internet. Okay, even if it's something like as complex as Infusionsoft. It's pretty complex, right? If you want to use all their tools, but you can still master it in 3 days. You can. Okay, you go into your wisdom accumulation mode. Okay, is what I call it. It's for me. And you lock yourself up in a room, right? You shut off your Facebook, you shut off your phones, you shut off your Skypes, everything that's distracting you, okay? You get all the food out from that room, okay? Some of you guys here, you like to eat while you work. Not really a good idea, okay? Distracting. Any distraction, you put yourself in the environment to succeed, okay? You've got to do that. And you master it, and you absorb it. And as you watch the information, there's training tutorial videos and everything nowadays, right? And you watch it, and you do, and you watch, and you do, and you watch, and you do, and you build something as a test. If it's ClickFunnels, do like a test funnel or something, right? And do it to the point to where you're like, hey, I'm good, I understand it. Now what you can do is you can do something as simple as a Facebook. Create a Facebook group, okay? Very, very simple. Facebook group. Talk to your people right here. Invite if it's your list, if it's your people, if it's your team, whatever. Right? Whoever that you can run Facebook ads, okay? You can run Facebook ads. Spend $5, $10, $15, $20, $30, $50, okay? Run an ad saying, hey, I'm doing this free workshop. See what I'm saying? Even if you don't have this, you can still do this. Okay, I'm doing a free workshop. Give a content, put your link, okay? Say, hey, check this out. If you want it or not, great. But here's the power. Your power comes from 2 things. Number 1, from you using the tool and your knowledge of what you're talking about, your knowledge of the concepts and why it's important, and you're implementing it. Okay. Number 2, you don't even have to focus on selling anything because this is just how it is. It's just very matter of fact. Like, you're not even trying. A lot of people like afraid of selling because they think that they need to say things just like everything should be perfect, right? And in this approach, you don't even have to sell anything because this is just the truth. If it's truth, you don't have to, you don't have to sell it. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You like it or not, it's the truth. The truth is the truth. Make sense? Master your tools is the key. I'm going to answer you guys' questions here in just a second. Okay? Now, what else can we do here? I think the funnels are the fuel to drive. Negative thinking should be removed far, 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 far from you. Okay? Negative thinking should be removed far, far, far. Okay, Kevin Patterson saying, master your tool is what I'm getting out of this, Vic. Okay? It's part. Okay? What I'm hopefully you can read, like, there's gonna be a handful of people, is my intuition. Handful of people here watching this right now who will understand the real, like, depth of what I'm talking about here. It's not about just a tool. It can be ClickFunnels today, it can be something else tomorrow, it doesn't matter. It's not just about a tool, it's the way of thinking. Don't play the game to not lose, play the game to win, okay? Of course, you gotta stay plugged in. Of course, you gotta use the tools. You gotta do all that stuff. Now, what's the third thing, okay? The third thing is this. Let's see. So supplemental income, right? So this is what I've done. Pay attention to your wish list personally, okay? So you like, okay, I wish I could, okay? What do you wish you could? Like for me, when I was doing that, I'm like, I wish I could build a list. That's where the idea of, hey, there's an opportunity, because if I wish for that, a lot of people are not talking about it, so it created an opportunity for me. So now, third thing, okay, is, let's see, how else can you create multiple streams of income? Well, third thing what you can do is you can find a platform. Okay? Find a platform. This is what I have been really, really focusing on. A lot of you guys in 4%, this is what I have been really, really focusing on over the last year. Like really, really solidly, probably over the last 8 months for sure, okay? Which is building a platform, okay? An ecosystem, okay? That would have this, okay? A lot of you guys might have heard this analogy, but I think it's appropriate, so I'm going to show it to you. Let me see if I can go. Where can I go? Okay, I'm going to go here. I want you to be able to see my board. Okay, so let me do this. Okay, so check this out. If this is my bucket right here, okay, if this is my bucket, I call it the multiple streams of income analogy, right? This is my bucket. I want to fill it up. Let's represent this bucket to be my monthly income, okay? If it's, I don't know, if it's 10,000 a month, okay? 10 grand a month, okay? I want to fill it up with rocks. I'm going to have my rocks represent my different commissions, okay? I want to be able to have the big boulders in here, the big ones, okay? The big boulders, we talked about it, right? And these can be the high ticket items, okay, which is the main offer. It can be the main offer, it can be multiple offers that will pay you commissions, let's say to the tune of $1,000+, okay, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, some offers depending on how, what it is, depending on what you're promoting, that kind of stuff. But the big boulders, right? Maybe this is a $1,000 commission here, $1,000 commission here. I also want to have smaller pebbles, okay, or smaller rocks, okay. I want to have this boulder here, this boulder here, okay, this boulder here, and then I want to fill it up with little rocks, okay. Very, very simple to understand. Everybody can get it. But if I wanted to have this bucket filled up with commissions, okay, representing rocks, represent my commissions, the easiest thing for me to do is incorporate all three of them. Okay, all three, the big ticket ones, the mid ticket ones, and then the small ticket ones, right? So we have been focusing really, really hard, and things. Write this down. Things in business will always evolve, always. Okay. What you and I will have to do is we have to go after the vision. And the strategy is more important than the thing, because this boulder can be one thing, okay? It can be this pebble can be ClickFunnels today, or this thing can be ClickFunnels today, and it can be something else tomorrow, okay? This can change, okay? The concept does not change though, okay? So when I understood this and I started to incorporate this for myself, over the last 8 months we have been working on creating a platform, which is the 4% ecosystem, we call it, right? To where it allows us, okay? It allows us to have the big boulders here, the small pebbles, and all this stuff in a big, massive ecosystem, right? And what you can do is you can find one. Like if you're here, if you're not a 4% group member, feel free to check us out, right? If you wanted to like come into the to the 4% at the conference, okay? We have a conference coming up at the conference in Orlando in less than a month. We're launching out a massive back-end system that is going to have like a 3-year back-end, right? That you as an affiliate, okay, when you focus on driving traffic to the ecosystem, which by the way involves selling real products, okay? I expect everybody in 4%, okay? In 4%, you guys are watching this. And I know this recording is going to be out there on the internet. You guys, look, here's the thing. Okay, at some point, eventually, I expect everybody. I hold that to myself as well. Everybody, whatever products we promote, okay, the right thing to do would be to own the products that we promote, because there's going to be multiples, okay, and this is the best way for us to go if we want to reach domination, okay, domination in our world, right? If we want to create our world that we can be in a position of power instead of a position of weakness. Own the products that you promote, okay? You don't have to own them all at once, right away, but have that mindset that, you know what, I'm going to be okay with understanding that I will need to own what I promote. Whether you like it or not, that's how that way of thinking helped me big time, and help a lot of students that are currently, some of the top producers in, following my advice, help them big time as well, okay? So check this out. This platform you can use, okay? But I want you guys to understand how to take what I'm teaching you right now. And again, there's a handful of people here who will really, really understand. Some of you guys might need to watch this, a few times maybe to really get the concept. Really, when you read between the lines, what I'm saying here. Ultimately, you want to be here, okay? This can be your main offer, or it can be a platform even. Okay? It can even be a platform. Offer or platform. Okay? It can be an offer or platform. How can you still do this right here on yourself? Okay, with yourself, for yourself, long term. Okay? Even as awesome, like this can be there for you. Okay? This can be and will be here to stay for like forever. You know what I mean? Like literally forever, like hopefully as long as the internet exists, okay? How? Number one, build on some solid foundation. What's the solid foundation in our industry? The solid foundation in our industry is when you make your money by selling either a product or a service, period. That's it, okay? No other way. I would be very careful about trying to make your money any other way, okay, without selling a product or a service, okay? We're building it so that we can sell real products that fill the demand in the marketplace, okay? Number two, we incorporate what we teach, like what I've been doing for 13 years, right? What we teach our members to do. In order for you to do that in business, okay, right there, okay, see that? So, to go up in business, you've got to build your business the right way. So that means having your autoresponders, having your tracking, technologies, having your specialized knowledge, educational products that will really help you elevate your business and go to the next level. Now, how can we get this whole entire ecosystem, right, to be put under one umbrella, right, and be incorporated in a way that that an affiliate right here is building it? Okay, now we're talking about, you using all this, you have multiple channels of revenue coming in. This does take multiple millions of dollars to build, by the way, okay? We'll build it. This is going to be launching out. Those guys who are going to the conference, you're going to absolutely be in for a really cool surprise when you see this. Incredible. As great as this is, still have a mindset of, if I was to take this away from you tomorrow, okay, could you survive on these two? Because this is what you can really control, okay? Does that make sense, everybody? This is what you can really control. How can you build this? Look for opportunities, okay? Did I confuse you? Let me see. I copied and pasted the website and it showed me, sorry, Okay, let me see here, hold on. I'm gonna answer your questions here. Let's have a little pit stop here and see what we can do to make sure that we're on the same page before we move on to the final stage of this hangout here. Can you explain more about play not to lose but to win? Is it not the same thing? No. Okay, great question, Danny. Absolutely great question. Playing not to lose, okay, is going with a mindset, is approaching your business with a mindset of, I hope I get a sale. I don't care about making $1 million. I don't care about making $100,000. I just hope I make a sale. I'd be so happy to make a sale. That's playing not to lose. Okay, it's a mindset that repels people. Okay, it repels your prospects. It repels your potential customers. It's repelling people from you, my friend. Playing the game to win is this. I got in the game. Why did I ask yourself? Why did you get into this? I got in because I wanted to make money. Okay, so the next thing you do is you literally make a conscious commitment and a conscious decision. Okay, a conscious decision. See, that's the beautiful part about having kiddos, and they want to be around daddy, right? Because, hey, Papa's gonna be done pretty soon, okay? Love you, baby. Is this. I got in this game, I might not know anything about marketing right now, but when I look at your eyes, I see fire in your eyes, right? I see fire, and you talking like you know what you're talking about, because you're staying connected to the right information, and you are you're a doer instead of a theory peddler. You know what I mean? And you're aggressive in your approach, and you know what you stand for, and you propagate that idea. That's playing to win. Okay, because what's happening is you don't want to run with the pack. You want to lead the pack. Okay, it's a whole concept, and it's not fake it till you make it. It's making a commitment to become the best at what you want to do now. Don't wait 10 years. Don't wait, a year. Don't wait for something or somebody to do something to make you feel different about yourself. Don't wait for you to make your first buck. When I was broke, okay, you guys, some of you know the story. When I was broke, you could not convince me that I was not already, $1 million a year income earner. You could not convince me. I was like that thing inside of me, and that pulled people in. I did not talk about money. I did not talk about I'm making money when I didn't. Never ever be never misrepresent yourself in that way, because not only it's illegal, you cannot do that, right? You don't have to talk about money when you're not making money. You talk about concepts and ideas, and you can talk about people that you surround yourself with. You can borrow credibility, but you play the game not to win instead of not to lose. Hopefully that answers the question. Crystal clear. Okay, awesome. Very cool. Questions are coming in. Let me answer your questions here. Okay, Vic. Vic, is it the 4%.com event website? Yes, Jim Grant, that's it. You go to 4%.com/event, and you will be able to pick your ticket there. How can I use this strategy to build how can I build this strategy and crush my MLM company? Oh my goodness, Jeff. if you want to crush your MLM company, man, it's the easiest thing in the world, dude, because most MLMers, they're doing what everybody else in that space is doing, and it's super easy to crush them. All you got to do is create a wrapper. Get into the 4%, man. You'll see. You'll understand how to create wrappers. Here's how to crush it. The best way I can show you is by demonstrating to you, okay? So over the next few days, you're gonna have a funnel come out. It's called 3-Day Breakthrough, okay? 3-Day Breakthrough funnel, depending when you're watching this. If you're watching this recorded, you might wanna take a look at that. That funnel will be a perfect example of how you can apply that model and crush anything that you're promoting as far as a product, okay? It's a perfect example of creating a wrapper, and I think the best way for you to really understand is to go through it from a perspective. You don't have to buy anything at the end, but from a perspective of like, okay, what if that was my company? How could I position, this thing here? How do I, put things together to promote my company and crush it? I've done it on numerous occasions like this with multi-level marketing companies, dominated big time. People that were using that system dominated big time, okay? Okay, let's see, questions. How's David Jones doing? David Felix, Dave Martinez. Okay, same questions. Please finish Operation 100K. I want to learn David Jones will be doing. I want to learn. Okay, Dave, if I would, judging, or based on your question or looking at your question here, it seems to me that you might not be plugged into our group in the 4% private group on Facebook here. Please plug there, get plugged in there and take a look at my updates on what's happening, so that clearly you might not understand what's happening or what's been happening here, right? With that. So please check in the group often. If you're in the 4%, you're watching this, we have a private group, you guys. You should make daily habit to check the updates in that group every single day, okay? Let's see, questions. What about 3-Day Breakthrough funnel? Okay, just answer that. That's coming out in a few days. Master Certificate update. Nigel, great question. This is 4% group members questions. That is coming up before the conference for you guys. When are you going to finish? Okay, same question here. What about 3-Day Breakthrough? Same question. Commit to excellence. Yes. What about okay, same questions here. What happened to operation? Okay, that's specialized knowledge. Same questions repeated. Have an event in Vegas. Okay, no questions. Why an event in Vegas, Maurice? Are you from Vegas? Creating beautiful wrapper. Show us how to crush MLM company. Please show us how to crush it for MLM company so I can have my team join just for that. Okay, just again, Dave Martinez, you're pasting the same question again, which I answered. If we wanted to do blog, and I can't think of nothing to blog about, but what's the best way to go about creating and writing valuable content to post on a blog? Survey your list, survey your people. Do a blog post and saying, hey guys, what's your biggest challenge in your world? Whatever you blog, whatever your industry is, put out a survey. Go to surveymonkey.com, put out a survey, create a survey. It doesn't cost you a dime, okay? Put a blog post or create a survey, run some traffic, run some paid traffic to it, and ask the marketplace what's their number one challenge. Give them top 3 answers that you think that they might be, having a challenge with, but also allow them to give you their comments, right? In addition to your answers. Now, the answers you will put out there, this would be the answers that you could either learn about, get good at, right, or deliver on, if either one of those answers to be the winning, right, or dominant answer. So then what you do is you take that and you can expand on it. So say if people saying, hey, if my niche is I don't know, do them potato or tomato gardening or whatever, right? I don't know, I want to grow these big tomatoes, I don't know how to do it. Well, you could expand it, right? Like, what's your biggest challenge, right? Is that picking out the tomatoes? Is that working with the soil? Is that like what? I don't know that industry, but you get the point, right? You're baking a cake. Like, what is it about it? So now you can, you can extract the content, or you can create, or you can curate the content for that topic that can last you. You can do it in modules, you can do it in episodes, you can do it, you can create a product around it if you wanted to give away as a free training and then lead into a sale of your product. In marketing space, what I did is when I wanted to launch out High Traffic Academy, I put out a survey. This was several years ago. So what's your number one challenge? I told people in answers, I'm like, hey, traffic generation, list building, and then something else. And people said traffic generation. So I launched a product. It did phenomenally well. That's what you blog about, okay? And then you can take, you can do a live stream, for example. Do a Facebook live stream, and ask your people. Just hang out with them. Be real. Like a lot of people get into the turn on the camera and they turn into this camera person, right? They're like, I gotta talk like a news anchor talks, right? Dude, relax, man. Talk to your people. They're your people, man. They're showing, like you guys are showing up here. You're my buddies, right? That's how I see you. I'm talking to this camera, but I'm talking to my friends, you know? And I don't have to be like politically correct or say just the right thing with just the right intonation. I'm being myself. But what drives me is it's that fire inside of me that you can hopefully feel, right? Because it's real, it's genuine. Same thing with you. Talk to your people, ask them. They'll ask you questions. You blog about answering those questions. Simple as that. You'll create your content, tons of it. Okay, screen. Let's see. Vic, do you think there are some big companies that actually don't know about funnels? Brandon, absolutely, man. There's huge. You go to anyone, you go to like, you know, your local businesses, and you start talking to them about funnels. They'll be looking at you with eyes this big. You're like, what are you talking about? There's opportunity, you guys, everywhere. With it's like ClickFunnels opportunity, like creating funnels opportunities, creating follow-up messages opportunity, like traffic generation, social media, all this stuff to big businesses and big corporations. This is new stuff. You know, they don't know, like a lot of them don't know this kind of stuff yet. And you can master it now. You can create like a whole company around it if you wanted to. Okay. Your support team told me you will finish it after the conference, so I'm thinking it's July you will finish it. Dave Martinez, it'll be finished before July, man. It'll be finished before the conference, bro. Again, Dave Martinez, please stay plugged in to what's happening in the group, bro. Important. I keep telling this over and over and over and over to people. Look, like, if people are if you wanted something bad enough, and I'm telling you, do it. Stay plugged in, man. Stay plugged in. Stay plugged in. Right? People want to be here. People want to be here. People want to be here. They don't want to stay plugged in, right, to what's happening. It's impossible for you to, like, it's just look. When I told you this, when I was hungry to the point when I was getting started. My mindset was like this: if my mentor, the guy who was learning from, first of all, I shut out all the, I put blinders on. I'm like, dude, I tuned out. I was listening to one source that I trusted. One source. If you don't trust my information, don't listen to me. You're doing yourself a disservice by investing your time here or in the 4% if you don't trust me. If I'm your source, if you don't trust me, you should not be around me. You should not be around me for your sake, not for my sake. I'll continue to do what I do, right? But for your sake, you should not be around me. There's plenty of other people that you can hopefully trust. But when you find somebody you trust, here's what you do, man. You tune out from everything else. Why is that important? Because conflicting information or a lot of information will get you messed up. When I was getting started, my mindset was like this. If my mentor would say, Vic, you've got to make phone calls from a phone book and read this script and tell them to go to that site. And by the way, as you're doing it, dude, you got to stand on one foot like this, okay? Sorry, you can't see me. You got to stand on one foot like this, okay? And make your phone calls. I would not question me standing on one foot. I would be like, okay, man, I'm going to stand on one foot. Which one, left or the right? I was hungry. I was hungry, man. I was hungry. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay. Vic, are there any pre-meetings for members in Orlando before the actual conference starts? Terrell Orr, watch your email, bro. That update will be sent. The final schedule will be sent out here over the next couple days or so, sometime this week. Okay. Let's see what else we've got here. I want to remember my father when he was mentally strong, not like this. Okay, it's true for my grandpa was suffering. Okay, so you guys are not going to. Will we get more training in on persuasion with Vic? JL, at the, I'm not sure if you're going to the conference or what the situation is, but we'll have a world's top training on persuasion and influence. You gotta master this influence and persuasion game. I talked about it, a while ago. And we're dedicating a whole day at the event to talk about influence and persuasion specifically for what we do and also in general in life. So yes. Can this future live stream ticket holder get a discount? Please don't punish us just because we can't make the conference. I'm handicapped. John Vincent, we had some tickets that we sold. It's sold out right now, but we had it for I think it's like $400 or $500, like $497. Email our support. I'm not sure what your situation is. Email support@4percent.com and tell them what's up. See if they can do anything for you. Love when you said it. When you don't listen to trust, please go away. That's the only way to do it, Crystal. Look, if you don't trust somebody, don't listen to them because you're wasting your time. You could be doing something else. You could be listening to somebody who you trust right now instead of listening to me if you don't trust me. I know I'm not going to resonate with everybody. You will not resonate with everybody. Other people will not resonate with you. It's just the truth. It's just a fact. It is what it is. I'm not looking for everybody. I'm looking for people who I can truly help, right? And people who are willing to listen. Those guys who are in the 4%, I'm telling you, you guys stay plugged in, man. Like if I tell you to go to the conference, just go to the conference. Find a way, man. I can't go. If your life depended on it, if you knew like your business depended on it, like really, really, really depended on it, and you knew, would you make it, right? Of course you make it. You'd walk there, right? I'm not telling you to walk, but you get the mentality though. But it's fascinating to me how some people, talking about wanting to succeed, but they're not willing to follow the simplest of instructions of dude, you got to read every day, okay? Just read every day. Read something that's going to inspire you every day. Read something that's going to raise your frequency, your vibration every day, right? Reading every single day is like taking shower every day, okay? You don't take shower every day, what's going to happen? You're going to stink. People will get away from you, right? What are you doing to better yourself today, okay? What are you going to do to better yourself tomorrow? Okay, how many of you here, honestly, you don't have to tell this publicly, but to answer yourself, how many of you right now, right, are doing something for yourself to help you become better tomorrow than you are today? Okay? I surfed Facebook. You hurt yourself more than you help yourself there, wasting your time. Again, just being real with y'all. Okay, let's see. Standing on one foot. Let's see what the questions here. Kind of pick up. I know of at least one person who don't think they could do it, but they wanted to set the intention and everything worked out. Boom. Tanya Moshenko. Love it. All makes sense. Keep your mind and focus. Earl Nightingale every day. Got my event ticket April 2nd. Very excited about going. Awesome, Jim. Looking forward to seeing you there, bro. What about affiliate to share these live streams? Yes, Kelly Kemp, my man, Kelly Kemp. Kelly, I just did an update in our Facebook group. Check it out, brother. I'm telling you exactly how you can share these live streams with anybody who want to share them. Okay. Again, it's in the Facebook group. You guys, if you're in 4%, okay, make it a priority that every single day you should be checking Facebook group. You should be getting on the live streams. You should be staying plugged in only if you trust the source, man. If you don't, then find somebody you trust. Okay, thanks a trillion for taking the time to answer your questions. Okay, no problem. I'll improve myself each day. Do you still plan to roll out the CPA model? Absolutely. Absolutely, Equivian. Yes, that's the plan. That's the plan. That's when we have the 3-day breakthrough funnel that will go along with the CPA model. Yes, sir. Can you please do MLM domination section? That industry desperately needs this kind of training. We could, Jeff, but maybe you can do that, Jeff. Might be even better for you to do that. How can I market to my list to promote multiple offers to the people who don't commit to my MSI and main offer? It seems like I'm promoting the same thing over and over again. Tim, that's a good question. Let me read that again. How can I market to my list to promote multiple offers to the people who don't commit to my MSI? You just find new people. That's it. So almost 8 billion people in the world, my friends. You just find new people. Not everybody's gonna resonate or commit. Not everybody. Dude, 96% of people just failures in life, man. They're just failing, man. They don't want to do nothing. They don't want to, they want to hear. It's amazing. People want other people to lie to them so they can feel better about themselves. Okay? 96% of them, statistically speaking, do the research, you'll find it to be true. Okay? You're not looking for everybody. Find new people. Keep on doing that, man. Keep on digging. Please don't get me wrong on this one, you guys, okay? But when it comes to traffic generation, when it comes to like your advertising, right, you're gonna have to go through a lot of dirt, right? And please don't get me wrong, guys. This may sound really, really wrong. That's not what I mean. I'm not everybody. Everybody, I believe that we're all the creator, the creation of God, right? So everybody strip down the titles, strip down all the accolades or whatever. We're all the same. Okay, that's why I feel like I don't feel intimidated in talking to 1,000 people or 10,000 people or 100,000. It doesn't matter. Or a camera like this, because I know that we're all the same, right? And I'm not trying to impress you. You're not I don't get intimidated by anybody. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're president or really who you are. It really doesn't matter, because here's the truth. You strip down all those layers from people, all those layers, accolades, accomplishments, all that stuff. At the end of the day, what do you got? You got a human. That's it. We're all the same. Doesn't matter who you are, black, white, red, yellow, pink, doesn't matter. You're all humans, right? Created equally. So don't get intimidated by people, you guys. So the question is this, okay? The question is this. Why do some people succeed and some people fail? It's your environment, okay? It's the environment. So I want to create a world, ideal world, for my environment that I can help people from what I know and what I believe, but I got to be genuine about it, right? And right people will resonate. Right people will come. Wrong people will leave. That's just the truth. Okay? Okay. Let's see. Vic, do you post this training on YouTube? I will send it to my subscriber. Dave Martinez. Dave, if you, yeah, you can. You should be on YouTube, on our channel. Yeah, we're actually streaming it from YouTube. There was a lot of new people here. Okay, everybody, look, you guys, I appreciate you. Folks, I gotta run. It's been some of you guys know what's going on. It's been a very long day for me. I was at the hospital today with my dad most of the day. He's, just like, if you guys knew some of the stuff that we're going through, between everything, it's just dude. But here's the reality, man. Just gotta go through it, man. You're going through issues, go through them. Just gotta go through it, Go through it without losing your enthusiasm for what you do. It's a big secret. Not a lot of people can do it. Get yourself around people that inspire you. Get around people that will keep nurturing and reinforcing your dream. Stay around those people. More importantly, get around people that you trust, okay? Eliminate information overload. Eliminate conflicting information. Eliminate your mentors, man. Find one. Whoever that is. If I'm your mentor, happy to do that. If you trust me 99%, I will be doing you a disservice. You will be doing yourself a disservice. Find somebody you trust 100% without questioning, and go with whatever they tell you. Whatever they tell you, as long as they're getting the results you want, do whatever they tell you without questioning. Okay, try it. It'll prove beneficial to you. Okay, just make sure that they're at the level where you want to be. You guys, I appreciate you. You're all awesome. I'm looking forward to seeing you again here next Monday. We're going to be doing these Monday, and then also on Thursday we have the Journey show coming up. How many of you guys know what I'm talking about, the Journey, yeah? Every Thursday, we're going to be streaming the Journey on the same platform too. So there's going to be some really, really cool stuff happening. And then we're going to be adding more. There's going to be a lot of information coming through this page. Feel free to bookmark it. It's 4%.com, all spelled out. Okay, just 4%, all spelled out.com. And you'll be able to come here and check it out. If you are in the 4%, check our group update. I just did a video on how you can send what we have here, our ecosystem here, how you can, send this content to your people. And if you are an affiliate of the 4%, if they would want to, join us or, purchase any products or anything that we offer or will offer, you'll be able to get that person coded to you. So good things, okay? With that being said, appreciate you, okay? Guys, let's build this thing on a rock solid foundation so that, our businesses can be around for a long time. We can serve our families and give them what they truly deserve for a very, very long time without having to worry about, things shaking up or whatever, okay? Be awesome. I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.